Dear fans, friends, and subscribers, this is your host Ram, welcoming you to your cricket show, the Cricket Happening Show. Warm welcome to you all. Well, today it's going to be a match summary on the match which happened yesterday between United Arab Emirates and South Africa. And well, South Africa had a very comfortable victory over the United Arab Emirates as was expected. But I thought the United Arab Emirates bowlers really bowled well in the initial stages to really keep South Africa, to not allow them to probably score 400 runs, because South Africa were all out, not all out, they made 341 for 6 after batting first in the 50 overs. It was the United Arab Emirates captain Mohammad Taghir who actually won the toss and inserted the Springboks on the bat, in the Proteas I would say, to bat, and South Africa made 341 for 6. As far as South Africa were concerned, well, let me tell you one thing, that United Arab Emirates started off very well. In fact, one was a bit surprised at the selection. Probably they wanted to give chances to all those players who actually didn't have the first glimpse of the World Cup, so they actually decided to have Fahad Al-Hashmi, the medium pacer, bowling. They had Kamran Shahzad playing his first game. It was a bit I thought it was a bit unlucky that I think Manjula Guruge, the left-arm seamer, was looked pretty impressive as far as the United Arab Emirates bowling is concerned in the World Cup. Couldn't actually take part of it. He was not selected. But other than that, I thought the United Arab Emirates bowlers did pretty well, because they didn't allow South Africa. As you know, Mohammad Taghir, the United Arab Emirates captain, the other day made a statement saying that he won't allow South Africa to score 400. South Africa have done consecutively twice. They did it in the World Cup, as you know, against West Indies. But I thought United Arab Emirates definitely did a very good job here to restrict South Africa to 341 for 6. In fact, as I said initially, the bowling was pretty good. Mohammad Naveed was bowling in the right areas. In fact, he bowled a ball which was like a real I would say a very nasty bouncer to Hashim Amla, and Hashim Amla was hit, and it really shook him. And after that, Hashim Amla couldn't really get his stroke going. In fact, he hit 3 fours in his knock of 12, but Mohammad Naveed was the man who actually got him, as Hashim Amla, normally, as you know, Hashim Amla is pretty strong on the onside. He was trying to flick the delivery, but only managed to actually spoon the ball up in the air, and Amjad Ali taking a good catch of the bowling of Mohammad Naveed was very impressive. So Hashim Amla was out for 12 or 15 of 16 balls. After that, Quinton de Kock was there. Quinton de Kock was, as you know, he has been struggling in this World Cup so far, but he's a very talented batsman, as you know. And this is the first time that Quinton de Kock played for quite a long time in the World Cup, as he made 26, a very unconvincing 26 runs, one could say. And we saw that Quinton de Kock, who was really struggling, finally I would say he was out of his misery, as Quinton de Kock got a feather onto a ball from Amjad Javed. The ball just moved in a shape, I would say, and Saqlain Haider, who was the new wicket keeper today, Swapnil Patil was not keeping wickets today, he was patrolling the deep there, and he was doing some good fielding, and Saqlain Haider was the wicket keeper today, but he was gone. Quinton de Kock was gone for 26 of 45 balls with 2 fours. Really, Rosu was pretty impressive in his knock. He was stroking the ball freely and serenely, and we saw that this bloke has some great talent that he was showing in full measure. But one thing that he couldn't do is that the skipper's off spin, Mohammad Taghir, was pretty good, and I would say really Rosu couldn't fathom what Taghir was bowling. Sometimes the ball used to go straight, he used to miss his bat, sometimes he used to miss his stumps, and really Rosu find it pretty hard to tackle Mohammad Taghir. And spinner was very impressive, I thought, with his bowling. Very unlucky not to have a lot of wickets in his bag. He finished with 1 for 47 of his full quota, but I thought he was the best bowler on show today as far as United Arab Emirates was concerned. And I also thought Mohammad Taghir, the captain, really led by example yesterday as far as his UAE bowling was concerned. And really, Rosu, as I said, very impressive knock. He was barring the problems that he had with Mohammad Taghir. He was pretty good with his batting. He was stroking freely, and as I said, he's a real talent in the making. And really, Rosu contributed 43 runs of 49 balls with 8 fours, and then finally it was Mohammad Taghir who was really making Rosu think every ball that Mohammad Takir was bowling. Finally, as I said, he was gone. It was Mohammad Takir who had the last laugh, as he picked up really Rosu's wicket, as really Rosu probably a ball which was slower in the air. He pushed it back, and Mohammad Takir accepted the catch gleefully, and he was gone for 43 or 49 balls with 8 fours. After that, it was a real reconstruction being done, because United Arab Emirates were having South Africa, I would say, in real trouble there at 96 for 3 in the 19th over. But they had nothing to worry about, because A.B. de Villiers and David Miller were the crease, and with their experience, well, one thought that even after that, we saw a phase in which Mohammad Naveed and Mohammad Takir were operating in tandem, and in the 10 overs, they probably gave only on 40 runs. That was between the 11th and the 21st over. It was a good job by both the bowlers, and South Africa were really finding it difficult to really wriggle out there, even though they were getting the singles and twos, but the boundaries were not forthcoming. In fact, only 2 boundaries were scored in that phase. So that really gives you a feeling as to how well the United Arab Emirates bowlers bowled to A.B. de Villiers and de Miller. But what they did, the good thing was that they really reconstructed the innings from 96 for 3 in the 19th over, and took the score with a 108-run partnership to 204 in the 37th over, which was a pretty good job, because they had the wickets intact. And A.B. de Villiers, well, he played well, and after that, that particular stand was broken when David Miller was a victim of the other good bowler today, Mohammad Naveed. The pace bowler, as David Miller, was bowled by Mohammad Naveed after making 49 runs for 48 balls with 2 fours, a very quiet knock from David Miller, considering his pedigree. And then Duminy came in and joined de Villiers. But then de Villiers after that, de Villiers suddenly started exploding, as normally he does. He took it upon him, and he started slamming the bowlers all over the park as he hit lots of boundaries and sixes. And then finally Kamran Shahzad picked him up, and A.B. de Villiers, very unfortunately, I thought, missed his century. He truly deserved it, but he was gone for 99 of 82 balls with 6 fours and 4 sixes. Duminy contributing 23 of 28 balls with 1 4, but in the end it was Farhan Bahardin who provided some real fireworks as he swiped the bowlers aplenty, and he also got some lot of big hits coming in from Farhan Bahardin, who really used the willow in a very hard way, as he slammed an unbeaten 64 of just 31 deliveries, 5 fours and 3 sixes. Vernon Philander was not out on 10 of 6 balls, and finally South Africa reached a very good total of 341 for 6 of their 50 overs. But as I said, the United Arab Emirates bowlers definitely deserve credit, as with a top-notch team. They did a good job in their last match before they head off to their land, United Arab Emirates. And I'm very happy, as I said, I've been in Dubai for 9 years, so I'm very happy for United Arab Emirates bowling. They were pretty good and pretty sharp too. As I said, Mohammad Takir, the local captain of the United Arab Emirates, did a wonderful job, bowling 10 overs, no maiden, 1 for 47. Pretty impressed with his bowling. Mohammad Naveed also did well, 10 overs, no maiden, 363. Kamran Shahzad in his first game in the World Cup, 8 overs, no maiden, 1 for 59. Amjad Javed, 10 overs, very costly, 87 runs and 1 wicket. Fahad Al-Hashmi playing his first game. He has to unfortunately retire hurt in his first game itself. What a sorry state for him. Fahad Al-Hashmi, 7.2 overs, no maiden, none, 45 for him. Khurram Khan bowled 4 overs for 31, and Shaiman Anwar bowled 4 balls to complete the Al-Hashmi's over for 4 runs. Well, as I said, this was a target which was a pretty steep target for United Arab Emirates to chase, and United Arab Emirates found going pretty tough against the South Africans, because they found it pretty tough to deal with Dale Steyn, who was really bowling in a very fiery manner, and the ball was beating the bat quite often. Vernon Philander was also bowling one. Morning Morkel, coupled with that, was also creating trouble for United Arab Emirates with the steep bounce that he was generating, and United Arab Emirates found it pretty tough, as Amjad Ali was out for 21 of 36 balls with 3 fours. Berenger contributed 5 of 21 balls. Khurram Khan was hit in the ear, and he was out for 12 of 17 balls with 2 fours. And after that, the only 2 players who really did put up a very good show against the South Africans was their best player in this World Cup, Shaiman Anwar, who already has a maiden century in the World Cup, in the first person from the United Arab Emirates to hit a century. As you remember, Shaiman was very impressive in his knock of 39, playing some very good strokes. He's looking a very, very talented player. He really plays some very good strokes straight down the ground. He contributed 39 of 64 balls with 5 fours, and that was the only good partnership that United Arab Emirates got as far as batting was concerned. And they added around 63 runs, which was good to see. And Swapnil Patil was along with him, and he contributed, and he has also been doing pretty consistently in this United Arab Emirates stint in the World Cup. As today he was the highest scorer. He was there till the end, but all that he could do was to make an unbeaten 57 of 100 balls with 5 fours. As I said, United Arab Emirates were all out for 195, thus paving the way for South Africa to have a very big victory by 146 runs. Swapnil Patil, I thought he did well. He made 57 of 100 balls with 5 fours. Saqlain Haider, the middle order, the lower order couldn't really, lower middle order couldn't give any support. Saqlain Haider, the wicketkeeper, was out for 7. A.B. de Villiers was the one who took the wickets. In fact, A.B. de Villiers went on to take 2 wickets today. And he picked up the wicket Amjad Javed for 5-2. And then Mohammad Naveed provided some brief fireworks with a knock of 17 of 15 balls, 2 fours and 1 6, and one of the sixes that he shot was really out of the screws as he thumped Dale Steyn over the fence for a 6, which was pretty good to see. Mohammad Taqir was bowled by Steyn for 3. Shahzad was out to fill Hander for naught, and Fahd Al-Hashmi didn't bat because he was absent hurt. And 195 all out was the final tally for United Arab Emirates, but I thought they had a very good World Cup. And the bowling, Dale Steyn 9 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 40, bowled well. Philander really made the United Arab Emirates think when he was bowling. 8.3 overs, 1 maiden, 2 for 34. Monty Morkel really did pretty well with his steep bounce that he normally generates. 10 overs, 2 maidens, 2 for 23. Dumini 3 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 12. Behardine 4 overs, 1 maiden, none for 11. Imran Tahir 10 overs, 140. And A.B. de Villiers wheeled his arm over for 3 overs, and he got rewards, 2 wickets for 15 runs. And A.B. de Villiers of South Africa for making 99 runs and also picking up 2 wickets was named man of the match. Well, one thing, as I said, the United Arab Emirates did well, I thought, against a top-notch team like South Africa, so they should be pretty proud about their effort here, even though they lost it. And also, let me tell you, there are 2 more matches which are coming in, and even though it is of no consequence, both those teams have actually made their entry. As you know, England are out, so England are taking on Afghanistan, and I am told England are taking on Afghanistan for the first time. They have never met up. I wouldn't say that because I do remember they met in a warm-up match and Afghanistan ran England very close. I do remember that match. But anyways, it is going to be Afghanistan and England clashing for the first time in an official one-day international. That would be interesting to see whether England can, whether Afghanistan can cause some upsets here. And as far as the other match is concerned, that is between co-host New Zealand versus Bangladesh, as both have already booked their spot into the quarterfinals, but should be one nice game to watch, no doubt about it. Well, as far as these 2 matches are concerned, as usual, your host Ram will be there with you all, dear friends and subscribers, to share the cricket happenings on this particular show. Until then, it's goodbye from your host Ram from the studios here in Toronto, Canada. Thank you.